Welcome back to episode 2 of How Inventors Invent Inventions, and you can too. So, this is how easy it is to create new inventions. Look, if you want to do something different, you need to do something different. Now, creating a new invention is simply doing something different, or something different to what already exists. Now, there's no rocket science here, but the question is, how? Well, it's easy. A great way to start is to list the opposites of the information that you've collected. Now, what this does is it starts the creative juices flowing. Now, you'll probably have thoughts when you come up with the opposites that say this crazy, stupid, or any variations of these thoughts. Please thank these thoughts for sharing and write down your opposites anyway. And it's probably these thoughts which have stopped you from already creating your fantastic invention. But that's a whole nother subject. Now, this is exactly how I came up with my invention, Better Blocks. And the real power of this exercise lies in the fact that it starts us thinking outside the box. For this is where the answers, new ideas, and inventions come from. If they came from inside the box, you already have your invention, you'd be well underway. Now, you can look at it this way. If you keep looking inside the box and you're doing the same thing and expecting a different result, how do you think that's going to work? Albert Einstein said this is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And believe me, I do it sometimes too. I still catch myself doing it. Go ahead, list the opposites to the items on your list. Doesn't matter how far-fetched they seem, this is simply to stimulate your creative juices. An example of an idea that was initially far-fetched was Velcro. When George de Mestral first had the idea, he was laughed at. And it took him 10 years to get on the market, but look, he's laughing now. So here's my list of opposites. Lego was $1 billion company, maybe we could have a small niche company. Lego was a market leader, maybe we'd be happy with second place, I don't know, maybe last place. Lego blocks were mainly primary colours. How about if we make neon colours, glow-in-the-dark colours, colours that magically change colour? And when Lego joined together, they form rigid shapes, mainly squares and right angles. What about if we had blocks that joined together that you could flex and move? So, as you can see, it's just simply listing the opposites. And the great thing about a list of opposites is it gives us some great choices. Now, some choices may be better than others, but this is simply a matter of opinion and personal preference. Any one of these answers could be a gold mine. Now, our invention needs to come outside the box. So, with Better Blocks, for example, let's choose to design a flexible building block as our invention. Now, that's our invention. I've already said it. Our invention is easy as that. It really is that simple to create a new invention. At the moment, our invention is an idea. So what do we do next? Well, that's in the next step. But there's a little more to do in this first step. The real key to being a successful inventor is invent something in an area that interests you. Something that inspires you to take action. Now, there may be some doubt whether you can initially do what's necessary to make your invention happen. But isn't it the doubt we initially have which gives us the excitement and satisfaction when we've achieved what we wanted? Remember a time when you achieved a win and the excitement that you felt. Look, I was confident with a little doubt I could design a building block which moved. That was in my area. But I was not so confident, and actually I had a lot of doubt that I could sell my invention. But I went ahead anyway. Now, the results for me were well worth it. But what if designing a movable building block really interested you and you didn't have the design skills? The answer to that is in the next episode. So see you then.